Good morning. This is Mark Harrison with Sewer Line Check Professionals. I'm here at 371 Patrician Way in Pasadena, and I am preparing to perform a video examination of the main sewer line for Greg Holcomb. Now, the main sewer line is the portion of the waste drainage piping that is exterior to the structure. It lies underground and connects the building drain line system to the public sewer. The building drain line system then is the portion or portions of the waste drainage piping that is underneath or interior to the structure. Our examination today is not focused on the building drain line system, so if further evaluation is desired regarding the building drain line system, a licensed plumbing contractor should be contacted, or a specialty building drain line video examination can be set up through our office. So I'm going to be performing today's examination from this 4-inch main sewer line cleanout we found here in the middle of the driveway, and this is just outside the basement area door here. Now, when I first got here, I went ahead and dropped in through a cleanout inside behind the utility tub there, or the laundry tub, sink basin, whatever you call it. Pushed out to this point and down to the bottom of the driveway. I wasn't able to push all the way through from there, but I did see the original cast iron piping there underneath the floor of the basement area. I took a photograph of some areas where it's failing. I'll include that in my report. But the examination of the main sewer line basically going to start here, and we'll push down out to the public sewer. As we drop in, you can see here right away we're line coming off to the left of the screen is basically the pipe coming out of the house, and as soon as we push forward, there's something occurring here. It looks like the coupling here in this area has been compromised. It looks like it's been squeezed up, probably by roots or some sort of an object pushing it into the pipe. You can see the opening of the pipe there is greatly reduced, so there's a repair necessary here. And it's just literally down here a couple of feet forward of our the main cleanout access we were looking at. Probably less than a foot deep or so. But this is a problem. It can catch debris. More importantly, it's compromised the integrity of this connection here. Let's see if we can get around this. Pick up some debris. But you can see here they have put a newer pipe down under the driveway here. This is a modern plastic material, so it shouldn't have things like that occurring. That's why we're recommending repair. With the modern plastic pipe materials, they are expected to have a long service life. They have a very smooth inner surface, which allows for very high washout capability, and then they are also intended to be impervious to root intrusions. About 47 feet in, we are making a drop now. It looks like we're going into a section of pipe that's had a lining system installed. It's a bit of a funky connection here. It looks like they took an elbow fitting and just kind of cut it to fit. Looks like they took a Y connection and kind of cut it off and put it around this section of original pipe. It's very unusual. You can see a little section of cast iron still left at the bottom edge of this. Typically you'd see them just go ahead and cut that whole Y fitting out and put a new one in. I'm going to pull the clean out at the bottom of the driveway, take a look down in there, see if I can see a little bit better what's occurring. But this vertical pipe here, as we drop vertically, has a lining system put inside it here. Go through this sharp 90-degree turn, and now we're running out into the street. This is probably the original cast iron piping running out into the street to connect up to the public sewer, so we'll see exactly what was done here. The liner itself, a bit of a bump here on the bottom, coming up the side. It's a little bit of lumpiness in these liners. That's kind of what happens when you put it through an older cast iron piping. It's really hard to get that liner smooth. You can see here the lining is starting to, I don't want to say tear, but the surface is kind of flaking off. So this is a situation where we definitely want to keep an eye on this liner. Again, wrinkled at the top there. That's kind of what happens when you go through a turn. But it's collapsing here at the at the end. So this lining system really was not administered very well. You can see here that the top is kind of caving in. So this is usually because the lining or the liner itself wasn't cured properly, and it kind of fell away at the end here. What this does, similar to that section up at the top of the pipe, it reduces the inner opening of the system. I can't really see if that is a cast iron pipe. It may eventually rot away and you can start getting soil and stuff down through this opening. But yeah, you got heavy root intrusion just beyond that. So it looks like the liner here was not administered very well, and it's going to be problematic here. I can't really say everything's fine. Also, trying to snake through an area like that, you're not going to get the blades through. And it's going to be, like I said, problematic. So really the only thing to do in this case is to consult a qualified and reputable sewer contractor. I don't know that they'd be able to cut that out. It may be a situation of digging up the line and replacing it. And it's going to need to be discussed with the sewer contractor. Alright, so at this point I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the video portion of the examination for today. Please do refer to the written report for the description of the final findings and recommendations. This is Mark Harrison with Sewer Line Tech Professionals. Thank you very much and have a pleasant day.